Hey VCE HHD students, my name's Andy. I'm a VCE Health and Human Development teacher. In this short video, I'm going to look at answering the 2022 VCE HHD exam question number 1. Just a reminder before we dive into question number 1 that the Health Resources Hub YouTube channel has a new video like this one coming out each day between now and the HHD exam this year. You can subscribe with the button in the bottom corner of the video there. Please let your HHD friends know they can do so too to get access to all of those videos. You can also follow us there on our social media links if you'd like to get alerts to new videos coming out each day, and also our email if you've got any questions or suggestions videos you'd like me to work on. So question 1 from the 2022 exam started with some information here on different characteristics of 3 countries. A for 2 marks mentioned that Haiti is classified as a low-income country, and then it said you needed to identify 2 characteristics other than those listed in the table that could be used to classify a country as low-income. So it's not asking you for a specific category such as social, economic, or environmental, so you can really choose from any of those. So you could talk about things like high levels of poverty, low levels of gender equality, low levels of access to safe water and sanitation. So there's lots of different examples you could have chosen for A. For B, for 2 marks, they were asking you to use data from the table to outline the relationship between access to skilled health staff and maternal mortality. So you can see here, as you move from Haiti at 41.6% to Australia at 96.7%, there's an increase in the share of births attended by skilled health staff. And then the relationship with maternal mortality ratio is that there's consequently a decrease in the maternal mortality ratio per 100,000 live births from 480 to 6. So that's the relationship. And so you can see here, a significant number of students was able to achieve 2 marks for this particular question. And you can see they mentioned there that if you're using data, don't forget to include the correct unit of measurement, so per 100,000 live births, particularly for maternal mortality. Then C for 4 marks, they were asking you to identify 2 aspects of social sustainability and outline the role of each in reducing maternal mortality ratio in low and middle income countries. So you can see the context of this question is asking you to choose examples of social sustainability and then talk about them in a positive way and how they could reduce the maternal mortality ratio in low and middle income countries. So you can see here there's a huge range of different examples of social sustainability you could have chosen from. And so you could have chosen things like eradication of poverty, low birth rates, access to education, technology, legal systems, and the list goes on. And you needed to make sure for whichever of those that you chose, you're able to link them meaningfully to reducing maternal mortality ratio. So you can see here an example of a high scoring response. They chose elimination of poverty and provision of social protection systems. And they mentioned that through this, countries with low income might gain financial support, which allows individuals then to access healthcare, and that can allow them to have skilled doctors present during birth, and that can reduce complications during birth and therefore reduce maternal mortality ratios in low and middle income countries through safe deliveries. They then also chose gender equality, and so that talked about how that relates to males and females having the same opportunities. And so in low and middle income countries, if females have the same opportunities for education, they'll have the health literacy to understand family planning and spacing during birth, and that gives females time to fully recover from birthing before they have another baby, which could allow better childbirth outcomes and reduce the maternal mortality ratio in low and middle income countries. So you can see there they've been able to make meaningful links between their examples, and the maternal mortality ratio. So it's a good question to go back and practice and even think about what examples of perhaps economic or environmental sustainability that you could link to something like this if a similar question was to come up in the exam this year. Hopefully you found that useful. A reminder, the Health Resources Hub YouTube channel, our social media links, and our email. Thanks so much.